Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. There is one sound that makes a fighter pilot hold himself ready to respond. It is simply the warning siren of a scramble alert. Scrambling gets fighters into the sky within a handful of minutes. Even a short delay gives extra opportunity for a bandit to push deeper. With today's state-of-the-art fighters, destroying a city becomes a one-minute undertaking. Thus, to stay secure, pilots are trained to scramble whenever a potential threat appears beyond the horizon at any given time. Scrambling serves as the method of hastening the takeoff to pursue a penetrating bogey through airspace. Not all pilots and squadrons possess ability to scramble. Squadrons serving within the Aerospace Control Alert (ACA) mission are tasked to accept scramble directives from NORAD or the North American Aerospace Defense Command. Scrambling procedures were first carried out by the Royal Air Force during the Battle of Britain 1940. Since then, a national network of fully loaded fighters has trained and remained alert for any scramble warning. F-15 jets have remained the primary fighter of the Aerospace Control Alert, representing over 50% of the total assets. An F-15 can be scrambled within a 5-minute window due to the exceptional combat readiness of both the aircraft and personnel. A scramble involves the combined efforts of pilots and all ground crew, including crew chiefs, maintainers, and weapon loaders. During a scramble, the environment becomes fast-paced and filled with critical responsibilities. Years of training are put to the test, as even the smallest mistake could slow the process or risk harm to personnel and equipment. A blaring siren broadcast over the public address system is the first indication of a scramble. Pilots dash to the locker rooms to collect flight gear and head straight to the aircraft parking stands. If the stands are distant, a van or pickup truck transports the pilots to reach the jets quickly. Since the fighters are already mission-ready, refueled and armed, maintainers can prepare the jets rapidly. Pilots climb in and ready the aircraft for takeoff. From this point onward, the fighter is mere minutes away from launch. Once clearance and additional information are received, they start the engines and taxi toward the runway. After being scrambled and taking off into the sky, pilots may be required to engage or escort the intruder. On rare occasions, they will receive orders to engage the bandit and neutralize the threat. In these situations, the air combat maneuvering, ACM abilities of both the pilot and the aircraft are put to the test. F-15 jets, as a key asset in aerospace control alert missions, are renowned for an excellent dogfighting record. A fighter pilot undergoing dogfight training in an F-15 should focus primarily on identifying the aircraft. The jet features two powerful engines producing a combined thrust exceeding 50,000 pounds, making it a formidable fighter. Through repeated training, pilots learn the jet's unique characteristics, such as turn rate, cornering capability, thrust-to-weight ratio, and climb rate. A thorough grasp of these traits helps a pilot execute basic fighter maneuvers, BFM, to secure an advantageous position against the adversary. Besides maneuvering, pilots must be trained in G tolerance. During a dogfight, the aircraft is pushed to its maximum, and so is the pilot. An F-15 pilot performing tight turns can experience G loads as high as 9 Gs. Thus, understanding G loads is crucial and aids pilots in avoiding G-lock or G-induced loss of consciousness. Above all, situational awareness governs dogfight success. A pilot lacking awareness is more likely to be targeted by the bandit due to improper positioning. Beyond offensive tactics, pilots are trained for defensive measures as well. The F-15's advanced electronic warfare suite provides countermeasures ranging from conventional flares to cutting-edge radar warning systems. There is a greater chance for an interception to escalate into a tense scenario. The latest incident involved two Russian Su-27 fighters intercepting an American B-52 while flying over the Black Sea in 2020. According to the U.S. Air Force, the B-52 was operating in international airspace when the two fighters approached and intercepted. They flew extremely close to the bomber at a coordinated altitude. Intercepting a commercial aircraft for any reason usually ends without significant incidents. However, a military aircraft from one nation or coalition intercepting one belonging to another nation is a sensitive matter, leaving room for potential conflict. In most situations, the intruder is intercepted and escorted until it leaves the area. No engagement occurs during an interception unless a command is issued confirming that the intruder poses a genuine threat. Escorting an aircraft is not limited to hostile situations alone. Typically, fighters accompany their bombers and VIP flights as a group. The concept of escort changed with the advent of air superiority fighters such as the F-15 Eagle and F-22 Raptor. Unlike traditional side-by-side formations that remain close, an F-15 can protect assets like B-52 bombers from a considerable distance. A B-52 bomber on a mission can fly for hours, exceeding the operational range of most conventional fighters. However, an F-15 equipped with 2 conformal fuel tanks, CFTs totaling 1,500 US gallons, increases the fighter's range and loitering capability. Unlike standard drop tanks, conformal tanks do not occupy hardpoints, allowing the F-15 to carry the same ordnance to defend bombers effectively during extended missions. The inability of bombers to defend themselves against enemy fighters and their greater value is the main reason they require escort during a mission. But what happens if an entire base comes under attack? In such turmoil, every aircraft on the base must take off immediately. Even a delay of a few minutes could result in lost lives and destroyed billion-dollar assets. The U.S. Air Force pushes the limits in such extreme situations by using a tactic known as minimum interval takeoff, or MITO. As the name implies, an aircraft departs in the shortest possible time during a minimum interval takeoff scenario. A full lineup of aircraft taxiing in an elephant walk to the holding point enables rapid departures in sequence. The B-52 Stratofortress is widely recognized for scrambling and launching with very short intervals. During a MITO, the spacing between one bomber and the one ahead is no more than 12 to 15 seconds. A B-52 at full power during takeoff generates a powerful wake vortex from its long 185-foot wingspan. The following B-52 entering this vortex experiences significant difficulty in maintaining control of the bomber. Pilots and other personnel conduct MITO drills to demonstrate readiness for real-world emergencies. Typically, a MITO drill is paired with a scrambling exercise to take airmen through the entire sequence from warning to liftoff. Launching a B-52 into the air is normally an hour-long procedure. But in an emergency, U.S. airmen use a shortcut by starting the engines extremely quickly with a controlled explosive cartridge placed in 2 of the 8 engines. The cartridge detonates and forces a greater volume of air into the compressor, supplying initial cranking power. This cartridge start reduces preparation time to 10 minutes. enabling the aircraft to get airborne with almost no delay. F-15 Eagle engine maintenance and repair is an extensive procedure designed to guarantee peak performance and safety. First, the aircraft is secured and the engine is disconnected from all fuel, electrical, and hydraulic connections. Using specialized hoists, the engine is carefully removed and transported to the service bay. Technicians perform detailed inspections, concentrating on critical components such as afterburners, turbines, and compressor blades. Worn or damaged parts are repaired or replaced. Advanced diagnostic tools are employed to detect cracks and wear. Following repairs, the engine is rebuilt and rigorously tested, including thrust and performance assessments. Finally, it is reinstalled, reconnected, and verified for operational readiness. Engines that have undergone repairs must first be tested before being reinstalled in their aircraft. This is conducted in a test cell, also referred to as a hush house. Inside the hush house, engines taken from F-15 E-Strike Eagles are subjected to rigorous testing prior to reuse. Technicians secure the twin-spool turbofans on reinforced stands and enclose them within the concrete frame. Sensors track vibration as the test cell controller gradually increases engine power to military levels, while microphones detect any compressor instability or bearing rattle, indicating potential damage. Radar gauges record thrust during multiple test cycles, simulating flight conditions, ensuring each engine meets strict safety standards. Successful engines return to the flight line. F-15 E-Strike Eagles are extensively upgraded F-15Cs with a focus on ground attack and interdiction roles. These aircraft first entered service in 1989 and can generate a combined afterburning thrust of 58,320 pounds. This is enough to take off with a payload of 23,000 pounds. Their two Pratt & Whitney F-100PW double-2-9 engines are the same as those on the F-16 Fighting Falcon, though the F-16 has only one. With this power, the F-15 E-Strike Eagle can achieve Mach 2.5 and operate at 60,000 feet, reaching 50,000 feet in 1 minute after leaving the runway. The readiness of American air power depends on much more than fast jets and powerful engines. It relies on the constant alertness of pilots, maintainers, controllers, and support crews, who treat every scramble alert and rapid launch drill as though a real threat is imminent. Whether it is an F-15 pilot racing toward an unknown intruder, a B-52 crew executing a minimum interval takeoff, or technicians in a hush house testing engines to perfection. Each action demonstrates a commitment to defend national airspace at a moment's notice. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.